Again tonight with 14 victims who died in the San Bernardino massacre. Their names were made public for the first time today. All but 2 work for the county health department. Many grew up here in the Southland. We'll bring you more about all those innocent lives lost in just a few minutes.
Well, tonight the FBI says suspect Syed Farouk and his wife Tashfeen Malik, who died in a gun battle with police yesterday, were not on any terror watch list before the mass shooting. But CBS News does report Farouk had online contact with known terrorists and that he may have been radicalized overseas.
Investigators continue collecting that evidence from the Redlands home of the 2 shooting suspects. Police say Syed Farouk and his wife Tashfeen Malik had stockpiled those weapons, bombs, and ammunition. Detectives also found an arsenal of weapons inside the black SUV where the couple was shot to death. They also left behind 3 pipe bombs connected to a remote-controlled toy car that failed to go off.
There were 12 pipe bomb type devices found in that house or in the garage to that house. There were also hundreds of tools, many of which could be used to construct IEDs or pipe bombs.
And tonight, FBI agents have confirmed that Farouk traveled extensively overseas to Pakistan and to Saudi Arabia. Now they're trying to find out if there is a connection between those travels and the massacre.
And we have live team coverage tonight, beginning with our KCAL9's Peter Daut with the heroic actions of the first officers who arrived on scene. Peter.
Susie, right now, several of the injured victims remain here at Loma Linda, some of them in serious condition. But one of the first responders who helped pull those people to safety is describing the chaos he came face to face with.
The situation was surreal.
Before becoming one of the first San Bernardino police officers to respond to Wednesday's shooting rampage, Lieutenant Mike Madden says he could tell by the voice of the dispatcher something horrible had happened.
This was actually happening. This was a real event. And it was the event that, we have an active shooter, and we have an active shooter going on in our city.
Madden says he and 3 other officers made first entry into the building. And though they trained for this type of situation, he says nothing could have prepared them for what they encountered.
It was unspeakable, the carnage that we were seeing, the number of people who were injured and unfortunately already dead.
Around 50 people were evacuated. As more officers arrived, Madden says he was able to pull back to help the victims. The scene inside the building, noisy and chaotic, making it hard to get information from survivors too terrified to move.
We had to tell them several times, come to us, come to us. Can't panic in those situations. These people have already dealt with enough. The last thing they need to see is their police officers panicking.
Madden says he and other officers who responded to the shooting did their best to stay calm in the face of so much heartache, confusion, and fear.
People don't call the police because they're having a great day. They call because there's tragedy going on, and this was tragedy that I've never experienced in my career.
Madden says police have taken a lot of hits lately, but the majority of officers just want to do their job of protecting the public, something solidified yesterday in his heart. Jeff and Susie.